All right, thank you. Well, I just hope people can see this and talk about it with me in the comments even after this live goes up. I don't know if other guys are going through this. I've heard other guys are going through this. I went to a high school for kids with autism or behavioral issues because I do have autism. And so there was like no girls at my school. And most guys meet their first kiss or girlfriend at high school, right? You're from Russia? Dude, I'm Russian. Well, I'm born and raised in America, but my ancestors are from Russia. My last name is Fixel. That is a Russian last name. There's my great-great-great-grandpa. His name was Alois Fixel. Him and his girlfriend from Russia came to America. And that's where I'm at. So that's cool you're from Russia. I know America doesn't really like Russia, but I think it's cool because that's where my ancestors are from. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, back. But like I was saying, I wasn't dating a while, but once I turned 18, I started to really pick up dating. I learned friends of friends, dating apps, blah, blah, blah. Got my first kiss when I was 18. Anyways, 4 years go by. I probably spent 2. So I'm going to take a little different approach to it now. But anyways, the reason why I'm on here is because how come the girls I go out with, I think they're going to be good, and then they have like hygiene problems? Isn't that like the bare minimum? Why do you have hygiene problems? Dog, you're a grown adult. Why are you having Russia's beautiful? Bro, if we didn't have a conflict, I would go to Russia, but there's a conflict going on. America's not really doing the best right now, honestly. We kind of I don't like our president, bro. Bro, gas doubled in price, it feels like, dog. Doubled. I wish stuff was cheaper, dog. Anyways, besides the point, if only, I'm having a hard time dating, dog. Like, on dating apps, I find the reason why I'm saying this is because I see, like, guys that have, like, no future, or is chopped, or has, like, no savings. And then you got guys like me that is working his butt off, have a savings, have a car, have a nice car, and is working my butt off. And I'm pretty attractive. I can say that. I'm not glazing myself. I'm pretty attractive. I keep my teeth are white. I keep my teeth straight. I take showers every day. Every day. I can't go without showers. I can't skip another day, or else I'm gonna feel gross the next day. Like, dog. And not only that, like, why are they just pulling girls like this? I feel like it's luck, but maybe they're just in a spot with a bunch of girls. And me, the only way I'm around girls is either work, church, or dating apps. And I'll tell you this, all the girls at my work don't want to date me, or have boyfriends already. I'm telling you that right now. And I personally don't want to date at work because things are going to happen. And then you also got, and then at church, all my girls are super picky at church because all they're looking for is a guy with money and with better looks than I am. And I'm like a 7 or an 8. They want a 10 or 11 with tons of money so they can just sit at home and do nothing. And I'm sorry, I know you're raised like that, but you're going to only find like a few percentage of guys who can do that, and you're going to be single for a long time. Sorry. Don't need a girl. All I need is a truck and dogs and a beer. Well, I mean, I don't want a girl either, but unfortunately, God gave us feelings to go after women, and that's unfortunately the feelings I have. Honestly, I would go without. If only I had no feelings for women, I would have the best life ever, dog. I'm living my best life. But since God gave us these hormones where you need a woman, it sucks. It sucks. Dude, it like sucks. Like if I didn't care about women, I'd be chilling right now, dog. But of course God gave us the hormones to think about women. It sucks, man, because God gave us the intentions to reproduce and be around attractive women, but all I'm getting is all these chop shite, and it's like with no future. No, they don't care. Like, I'm going after women that don't have hygiene, like, and don't drive and don't have a future, and it's like, dog, like, I kid you not, I went out with this girl. She literally had like yellow crooked teeth, but it gets worse, guys. She had like a loose tooth, like a broken, like she lost her tooth in an accident, which it sucks that happens. But the thing is, she said she can't afford a dental procedure. She made her own fake tooth and put it in place. I kid you not, it was absolutely disgusting. Why did I go out with this girl? Because my pastor at church says give girls chances. And when I give girls chances, they never blow my socks off. They never do. Don't understand English. I'm sorry. Dude, I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to be speaking English. Meeting a woman now. Dating apps are not good for wives. Well, where else am I supposed to meet a girl, dog? Because work ain't gonna work, because none of the girls want to date me at work. Plus, I don't want to date at work, because if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna look like a freaking loser, bro. And then church sucks, because, like I said, these girls are looking for Mr. Prince Charming. Well, you know what's the ironic twist? They're literally worshiping Jesus, and they want Jesus to be their husband. They want a reincarnation of Jesus, dude. I kid you not. That's what they want. They want Jesus. They want Jesus. They're worshiping Jesus, but they can't. They'll never find a Jesus. There's only one Jesus. There's only one Jesus for a reason. No one's perfect on this earth. No one is. We're gonna make mistakes. Like, sometimes I make mistakes and I don't even think about it, because sometimes I think I know what I'm doing, and the next thing you know, I'm not doing the right thing. Especially with my autism, I have no filter. So sometimes I say stuff and I'm like, well, probably shouldn't have said that. And I say it without thinking. I act a little different than people that don't have disabilities, man. I have 4 different disabilities. And women are probably like, oh, well, that's going to bother me. Well, here's the thing. I had a lawyer who said, you're probably one of the most functioning people with autism I've ever met. Guys, I have a $20,000 car. I have my own savings. I pay for everything. I work for everything, guys. How many guys with autism do that? Few percentage. Not even anybody. And I'm sorry for glazing myself, but it's true. There's probably guys even without disabilities that don't accomplish what I'm accomplishing. It just sucks, man, because God blesses me with everything. The only thing I'm having a hard time is finding a girl that's my type. I can get a girl, like, no problem. I can go on a date tomorrow if I could. But she's just not going to be my type. She's just not going to be... She probably shouldn't be in dating. She's going to have, like, a made-up tooth or whatever. It's like, dog, are we serious, man? My twin sister said dating is a right. And I told her, I'm like, if it's a right, then can I just go after any girl I want? Or can I just go after a girl that is easy to get and then, like, make and do whatever I want? No. Like, here's the thing I like to think about. When you have a best friend or a partner or just a girlfriend or boyfriend, why? I feel like before you date and commit to someone, you should take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, how are you going to be to the guy or the girl? Same with your friends. If you're not there to your friends and you're just a piece of crap, why even have a friend? That's why I'm saying it's a privilege, not a right. It's a privilege. Hey, I'm gonna screenshot that. I appreciate you, bro. I'm glad you did you understand that I said that my ancestors are from Russia? Fixel's my last name. I don't know if you understood that either, but because I know English is hard to read. But hopefully you subscribe, man. I hope you like my videos, but I appreciate it. Once the tensions go down, maybe I can visit Russia, because that's something on my list. Anyways, guys, I just want to go on a rant and see what you guys had to say, because I just think it's stupid, because I'm trapped. I'm literally trapped. Dating apps is my only last and only resort. I have no other option. I have no other option. Plus, I'm done going out of my way and asking out women anymore, because all that happens is I go up to them and then they treat me like crap, or they don't treat me the same. Like, there's this girl. We were best friends, and then once I was vulnerable and opened up to her that I liked her, she doesn't talk to me. And when I even talk to her, because I have to see her every day, she doesn't even give me eye contact, and she doesn't even talk to me. Like, she tries her best to avoid me. Like, dog, was it that personal, dog? Like, what did I do to deserve this? And she claims to be the woman of God, and she claims she follows every commandment. Yet she doesn't love thy neighbor. It's just stupid. It's stupid, guys. It's stupid. It pisses me off, because God put me on this earth to reproduce and have fun on earth. God has blessed me with a lot of things, and then the only problem I'm having is finding the right one. I will say I'm a little picky, but also it's like I'm getting billed. I'm getting screwed out here, guys. I'm getting screwed. My only game plan is dating apps and praying to God that something works out, because right now I'm screwed. I'm cooked, guys. I'm cooked. Anyways, guys, whatever. Write down some things in the comments, any advice or whatever. But, guys, I'm cooked. I'm just going to keep grinding, making that cash, and hang out with the boys and keep having fun with myself until something happens, and I'll just keep praying and following God, because I remember when I did go on dates, I had 2 girls to ask sex for me, and I said no, because God has a better plan for me, and God told me not to have sex before marriage. And I know it's going to be bad when I do. I can get like STDs, something bad could happen. Like, who knows? Karma's very interesting, man. Karma's interesting, dog. Hey, subscribe. Just, man, I don't know, man, guys. Oh, dude. I don't know what to do, guys. Comment down below what you think I should do, but man, it's not easy out here, guys. Especially with the guy that's knows what he got in his life, and it's just cooked, man. I'm doing everything right. And I get the saying life's not fair, but also we're on this earth to reproduce. So is it really life's not fair if I can't find a woman that's my type? Is that really a life's not fair moment? I get it. I'm not going to get like a Sabrina Carpenter or a Zara Larson, but also be realistic. I don't want to downgrade. I don't want a fat girl. I don't want a girl that has a missing tooth and can't afford dental procedure. Like, dog, that should be taking care of yourself should be your first priority. You shouldn't be dating bro. Guys, anyways, comment down below what you guys think I should do. I'm gonna go pray, because I have nothing. I don't have anything else to do. All I have to do is lean to God, because, dude, I don't know, man. I'm lost. Anyways, you guys have a good rest of your night. Deuces.